How you doing, Mike? Thank you for having me first and foremost. My name's Steven Giordano. I've been a St. Lucie County resident since 1989. I grew up here. I worked for St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office for almost a decade, and I was at the power plant almost 7 years here at our nuclear power plant in St. Lucie County as well. I have a wife and two kids. My son's 8, my daughter's 4, and I'm here to bring positive change to our community.
Doing what at the power plant? And are you still working there? If not, what are you up to now?
So I am currently not at the power plant. I am currently now full blown into the campaign. Yes, sir.
And you worked for St. Lucie County Sheriff. So we'll get to that in a moment. Why you? Why do you think you're ready to be Sheriff of St. Lucie County?
Well, my approach is different, I think, from everybody else's. Mine's more grassrooted, boots on the ground. I'm deeply inherited here in St. Lucie County, and I want what's best for the people and the deputies, and I want to bring that together.
What does that mean concretely for the people of St. Lucie County? What do you see as the biggest crime trends there, biggest needs there from a law enforcement perspective for the constituents you would like to serve?
Sure, absolutely. So I think that we need to work on a reform basically to help the community be successful so we have lesser crime. Right now, a lot of people don't have the opportunities that they can to be successful. So it goes above and beyond just being a sheriff. Of course, you know, we're going to take people to jail. We're going to have crime, but people are going to need help to get reformed so they can come out and be successful so we don't have another issue or problem.
I have to allow you to respond to criticism of you. T.C. Palm did an article some time ago, talked about your work in 2005 as a corrections deputy, that you resigned before in 2015, before the completion, they said, of an internal affairs probe that found, according to the article and according to the report, committed a number of violations, including a felony. You weren't charged, you were not arrested, but there was an IA investigation that, among other things, said that Giordano, quote, frequently associates with several people who have extensive criminal histories. Pretty tough criticism for somebody running for sheriff. How do you defend that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, when you're not, when you're not wanted anymore, and when I got faced with that types of criticism, it's very disappointing, to see that I've given almost 10 years of my livelihood, from 05 to 15, 23 to 33 at the sheriff's office. And when I get treated with that type of behavior, I believe 2 or 3 of those individuals aren't working at the sheriff's office anymore.
With respect, sir, however you may feel about the treatment, those are serious charges documented in an internal report. How do you respond to the charges themselves?
Well, if I did something wrong, why did?
Well, they said you resigned and that no charges ended up being filed.
If I did something wrong, I would have been arrested, Mike.
How given that, do you make a case in St. Lucie County that you should be sheriff? You don't have the law enforcement background in terms of non-corrections work. This is a tough thing to deal with and overcome. So how do you make your case, and what kind of headwinds do you think you're facing?
To be honest with you, Mike, our previous sheriff was a chiropractor before he came sheriff. There's a lot of people. I'm not the only one that has dealt with, a bad boss or somebody who had it out for them. So again, I'm here, 2024. I grew up in this community. I want what's best for the community. And what happened to me, I don't want to happen to anybody else. I'm genuinely here to make positive changes in the community. I'm not living in the past. If I did something wrong, then they should have did something. They didn't do anything because I didn't do anything wrong. There's a bunch of false allegations.
And if I was to talk to them and they said it's all documented and they're not, what would you say to that?
Prove it.
Let's move on for a moment. Others will claim a much more extensive law enforcement background. Talk more concretely about what you see as the major crime fighting issues, needs, and trends in your county.
Absolutely. So one of my approaches is I want to roll, through the streets with our windows down, not our windows up type of approach.
What does that mean, though?
It means that we're going to get out and we're going to talk to people. We're going to knock on doors. We're going to say, hi, my name's Deputy Giordano. I'm here for you. Here's my business card. If you need anything, give me a call. I'm going to be in your zone for the next 30 days. If you see any type of illegal activity, what can we do to solve that? What can I do to help you in the community?
What are the biggest crime problems you see in a burgeoning, growing St. Lucie County?
Right now we have a lot of theft. We have a lot of scams. And we fight that with working with the community. We fight that through, helping out one another and being there and understanding that law enforcement is here to help. I don't want the community to feel scared to talk with the police officers or deputies. We need to really unite and build this relationship together. This is a working relationship for the community and law enforcement to come together. And that's what I'm here for, to bridge that gap between law enforcement and residents.
What about those who hear within your arguments more liberal to some community policing approach rather than a tougher on crime approach?
Listen, this isn't about Republican or Democrat. This is about what's best for the community. And Giordano's here to bring that unity together. We're here to work with the community, let them know that we're here to help any way that we can and build those relationships in the community, wherever the crime is. Why do we have drug dealings in just certain specific areas? Why do we have murders in just specific areas? People need help. Not every drug dealer wants to sell drugs. They just have no other choice. People need options.
What do you say to would-be constituents who say, I don't want a rookie who is going to learn how to be sheriff on the job. I want somebody with law enforcement experience, extensive experience above and beyond your work as a corrections officer. How do you make an argument in a job in a county growing like that you can step in on day one and do something like that?
Well, that's very easy. They say the best officers come from the jail. Do you know why they say that, Mike? No. Because all we have in the jail is our mouth to talk, to figure out the problems. We don't have a gun on our hip. Okay. The best quality that I bring, Mike, to the table of St. Lucie County is my interpersonal skills and my ability to know the community so well. I know business owners. I know people here that want me to be sheriff because I'm here for the right reasons. I'm not here for political gain or a political agenda or ego, Mike. I'm here to make real change in St. Lucie County.
Other candidates have talked when I asked them about priorities, about things from immigration concerns, about the increasing issues, fentanyl, about recruiting and retention. I've asked you several times for priorities. You've never brought any of those up. Why not?
My priorities?
No, about the priorities that some of the would-be opponents that you'll face after August 20th have brought up. You've not brought up any of those. They pretty consistently have.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're both, my opponents are both Republicans, and I feel that, they're talking about things that are happening more in the United States. We have one boat with 2 deputies that patrol our waterways here in St. Lucie County. We don't have a major immigration issue. We had 11 shootings, I believe it was, in the month of May. Let's talk about some real issues that's going on here and what we plan on doing to help stop and lower the murders and the violence and the youth programs that we need to kick off here in St. Lucie County. Let's talk about the real grassroots issues, not stuff that you see on Fox News and CNN. That's not happening here in St. Lucie County. Do we have some immigration issues every once in a while? Yes, we do. But people seem to make things out bigger than what it is, and they ride the wave. And I'm not with that. I'm here to tell you what really goes on.
Final thought?
Final thought, vote Giordano for sheriff because I'm here for the right reasons. I'm not here for political agenda. I'm not egotistical. I'm here for the St. Lucie County and to set them up for success.